Good afternoon and welcome. It's Friday, 24th of March, and it's 10:47. So I'm a bit late today, but here we go. I wanted to see the Euro news this morning. Right, we'll start off with the hour CAD. As you see, the hour CAD has been traveling in this channel. It's been longing in this channel here. And while it's longed, the RSI has moved up and down between the 69.1 and the 50. So now we're looking for a break short, and the RSI has got to break the 50 line. And it's different, but that will give the breakout to go short. It'll give it more strength. It is looking a bit uncertain. The stochastic is down on the bottom. We're outside the trend lines on the candle chart. We will wait and see what happens. But if it doesn't break the 50, I'm going to get out of my position and take the loss. Okay, just thought I'd start with that one today. Euro JPY. I'm out. I got out at the turquoise line. It's come back a little bit. We're looking like we might just break the trend line, and the stochastic is starting to turn up. So that one, we'll leave that for the moment. Euro GBP. The Euro's had a bit of good news this morning. Not a lot, but it is having a little bit of a bounce. I'm just really waiting for the commitment of traders report tonight. So we'll see, get a lot of direction on these charts, because quite a few of them, the stochastic has gone to the bottom if we're shorting it, and I don't really know, just looking technically, exactly where it's going. Euro dollar, that actually I got knocked out this morning, so there you go, and I've got back in, but I've put a better position in here. I think I've actually gained about 10 pips, but I'm in a bit heavier. I've got my stop loss up here at 109, so we'll see where that goes. But I'm fairly confident that's going to short. We're up on some fairly stout resistance at this level, and we have broken the trend line. Stochastics at the top. I just can't wait for the commitment of traders. Pound USD, it's having a little bit of a rest. We'll see what happens later today, but it's had a hell of a climb. It's at the outer Bollinger Band. It's turning down on the RSI, and it's hit the top on the stochastic. I think if I was in, I'd probably come out, but we'll see what happens tonight. Silver, just the fact that it's on the mid Bollinger Band, and it's broken my trend line on the RSI, and it's at the top of the stochastic, I got back into this, and I'm still at about entry level, so nothing really lost on that one. And yeah, USD CAD. Into a little bit of profit at the moment. It's not actually gone above the Bollinger Band. RSI is still above the 50 line, and the stochastic is pointing uphill. I'm hopeful on that pair. I'm about where USD JPY. I got knocked out of this one, and I'm really gutted. I'd got a good strong positioning up here, and I got knocked out, and I didn't get back in quick enough, and it's followed through. It's now got down to the 30.9 level, and it's bounced off, and it's at the bottom on the stochastic. I think this may well retrace a bit. I think it may well come up to the mid Bollinger Band, maybe even a little bit higher. So we'll see what we get tonight. USD, Mexican peso. This is getting a little bit like the old CAD for me. It's gone against me a little bit more. It hasn't crossed the trend line yet, so it's my own fault for getting in too early. So yeah, but there was just such strong commitment of trader information that I had to. Well, I didn't have to, but I did. Our JPY, that's shorting nicely for us. We've just gone below the 50 on the RSI. The stochastic, there's still quite wide there between the points, so it's having good acceleration short on that. We'll just leave that to run. Out New Zealand, it's still shorting. It's having a little bit of a break at the moment. Weekly, yeah, it's coming up to a little bit of support, so that's why it's taking a little bit of a back step there. So we'll leave it for a couple of days, see how it gets over that. Pound Australian dollar, it's gone flat on the RSI today. It's well above the 50, and it's at the top in the stochastic. The commitment of traders last week was fairly bearish, bullish of it. So we'll leave that. Now this is really interesting. This is the SP 500 on the daily chart. We're below the 50 on the RSI, and it's gone a little bit flat. It keeps trying to go up and then it gets knocked back. It's at the bottom on the stochastic, but this is even more interesting. The weekly, it is below the 69.1 on the weekly, and the stochastic is pointing down. So that's the first time, yeah, for a while. It hasn't. See, that was climbing. It's got to the top, and now it's turned back down, and that's quite an important moment, I think. Euro JPY. I got out of this one at the red line. I'll look at the COT tonight and take a view on that. So all this will be included in my report tomorrow. AUD JPY. Yeah, I'm still in that. Yes, it's gone down really nicely. This is like 4 nice red candles. So looking a bit tired. We're at the bottom of the stochastic. And well, that's the end for today. But thank you all for watching, and really thank everybody who's been giving me the likes and also subscribing. Much appreciated. And I'll see you in the morning. Thank you.